Video games! They're back in PlayStation form. Here we are. It's time for the PlayStation State of Play. We are about 7 minutes away from the start of the show here live. If you're watching this after the fact, well, if you don't want to hear 7 minutes of me talking about stuff PlayStation might show, then I guess skip ahead like 7 minutes. We're here. We're ready to see Wolverine and Marathon, because Marathon Season 2 starts today. They are doing their week-long free play session where you can just download the game on any platform and play it for a week, which, as someone who has enjoyed the heck out of Marathon, I would say you should do that. You should play you some Marathon. I think the game is on sale too, last time I looked. So yeah, they will almost certainly promote that. I think a lot of the other stuff has been speculation or people kind of trying to infer things about like fair games. People keep calling it break-in because of some copyright thing, and who knows. Those are both bad names, by the way. The people are like, they're calling it break-in now. Like, no, why would they do that? Because that's also a bad name for a video game. I think that's a worse name for a video game. I don't know. Depends on what the game is, I suppose. Perhaps we'll see that here. That game's been dormant for a long time, I suppose. I feel like I was saying on the podcast, clearly, if that game has not been announced to have been canceled, considering a lot of the other games that have been canceled as of late, then I would assume that someone in a position of power must see something in it. Which is, I suppose, promising in a weird way. But, seeing that game was supposedly some kind of extraction-style shooter or whatever, I think the idea of having that and Marathon going at the same time seems like a really stupid thing to do. But I don't know. Who knows? Maybe that game is still far off, or maybe it's just dead. I don't know. Probably see some third-party stuff here. Someone in the chat was saying, maybe we get a Forza Horizon 6 PS5 date, which, yeah, that's certainly possible. Microsoft has shown inside of Sony first-party events before, right? Like they've had their games pop up at these events before, right? I could be misremembering, but I could see that being possible. I don't know when that date would be. I feel like if the date was so soon that they're ready to announce it now, that they would have just tried to ship them all at the same time. But what the heck do I know? I would assume that Forza is maybe like a later in the year, like maybe not a holiday type thing, but some kind of Q3-ish sort of thing. Indiana Jones showed up at a PlayStation event. I bet internally they view that ever so slightly differently, because they're like, well, that's Bethesda. Which ultimately that's not actually different, but hey. Are they going to have another Astrobot game? That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it? I guess, would it be weird for them to do an Astrobot game this generation, or would you rather them save it for launch of PlayStation 6? There was talk that Media Molecule is working on some kind of open world game. I think that came out of a someone's LinkedIn page, or something like that, or a job listing or whatever it was. But there was some talk about Media Molecule as a going concern, which is always nice to hear. I'd be really curious to see what they would do after Dreams. There's some part of me that you start to wonder, are they just going to abandon their kind of the user created focus stuff? Would they ever bail on that completely and just say, we're just making regular video games now? I don't know, man. We live in a world like this. It's sick to think of this way, but when you think about what Media Molecule could make and how successful it may or may not be as a platform, as a whatever, Roblox exists on the PlayStation. You know what I mean? Like there's already there's already kind of, I mean, not that that's exactly the same. The tools and everything are obviously located on PC, and it is sort of a different situation. But like, what would you hope to build when you already built Dreams and that didn't catch on? What could you possibly hope to build in the wake of that would be better? Like, Dreams was a impossibly cool platform that, you know, never got the attention it maybe deserved, and needed more than it got, and what have you. But you know, Sony did not seem prepared to fully support Dreams the way Dreams needed to be supported, and I don't think that has changed. Let's head over here to the countdown zone, where we are very close to the start of this. I will unmute this thing in a second here. I just don't want to hear any of this music right now. You understand. Resident Evil Code Veronica remake. Oh, that might be neat. I don't know. Like, Code Veronica was Code Veronica was even as someone who does not especially like Resident Evil, I can still like Code Veronica was pretty cool in its day. You know, are there any like classic properties that would be ready to come back? You know, I would love to see a new Wipeout or something. That'd be fun. Judas news, gosh. Come on. Now you're just being crazy. Sly Cooper. I look, I like Sly Cooper. They just shipped a game, so no, it would be too soon to probably announce something if they were working, if Sucker Punch was working on this, but also 8, 7, 6. But I bet we get Metal Gear. I bet we get like the Konami update from the last thing they did, like something more about that stuff. That would make sense to me. Okay, this is mature content. Just keep that in mind. See? See what I tell you?
Hi, I'm Marcus Smith, creative director for Marvel's Wolverine.
Hi, Marcus Smith, creative director for Marvel's Wolverine.
To set the stage, Wolverine is in a race against time to rescue a group of kidnapped mutants before they're shipped off to parts unknown by cybernetically enhanced mercenaries known as the Reavers. However, Logan quickly discovers he isn't the only mutant attempting to save them. Let's take a look.
Okay, let's take a look.
Let's see if we can find the one that got away. Redhead. Might be our only lead.
Hairy weirdo.
Off into the industrial park. All right, let's search the area.
I like this Wolverine. I like this outfit.
Status update. Perimeter stable. Holding position.
I like that they seem to have given him his own, you know, like they're not just making him a Hugh Jackman-like. Voice-wise, you know.
No answer. Stay sharp. I don't like this. Should do another sweep. It's too quiet.
Stealth murdering game, you know, when... Okay, yeah, yep. That's the thing I'd enjoy doing. That stuff broke real good. He's very bloody. So kind of grapple point-esque.
Shut it, freak. Ship's casting off. Not today, Bob.
Berserker Barrage. Oh, geez. They started shooting the guns.
There you are, Red.
Okay.
Jean? Is that you? Don't worry. You're not going anywhere.
Everyone shoot!
It's a good dumb guard command. Everyone shoot.
Son of a bitch!
He's really fucking these dudes up, man. I gotta say. He is not halfway murdering these guys. He is murdering them hard. Okay, now watch how. Let's see how fast the health meter recovers after he got shot. Looks pretty reasonable. That's fun. Worked for Bulletstorm. Okay. Little team up moves. Sure. Oh, now he's extra mad. He was angry before. Okay, yeah. Hold him up in the air. That's pretty good shit right there. Oh, I'm a robot man. These mutants are stupid. I got robot arms.
Shit. Yeah, that'll work.
Gotta ride my motorcycle and stop these freakers. I mean, aren't they in the car? I mean, what? Is this Uncharted with claws? Is the question in the chat. It's a little faster than that. It's not hide behind cover with claws. All right. Oh, okay. So I wonder if that's like a, you can't do that all the time, but every X number of minutes, if you lose all your health, you can cutscene your way to healing factor back up. But it sure is, in and out of cutscene type of. I mean, this is the type of game PlayStation be making. You know what I'm saying? Big spectacle, like the combat looks fun. Like that's this stuff is what you'd expect, I guess, right? Like here's a big set piece, crazy thing. I do think it's very funny that all these guys keep calling the mutants freaks.
Let's get you guys out of here.
Are you a superhero?
Look it. I'm Wolverine.
Are you a superhero? He's wearing a tux back there. Okay, that was a little more of a Hugh Jackman-esque look there.
Some folks can't wait to die.
That looks very nice.
We hope you enjoyed that new look at Marvel's Wolverine. This is a single-player,
Some might call it
action-adventure game
visceral.
featuring a focused, story-driven experience that will send Logan on a perilous journey across the globe, where more than innocent mutant lives are at stake. In this game, mutants live in hiding, fearful of those who would hunt them down, while most of the world doesn't even know they exist. As you saw, you'll encounter iconic Marvel characters like Jean Grey, Mystique, and Sabretooth.
Some folks can't wait to die.
Yeah, say it again,
We
man.
also showed you a glimpse of the brutal combat you'll experience in Marvel's Wolverine. It's fast, fluid, and visceral in the way that only
Visceral.
Logan
See?
can deliver.
Told you it was visceral. If you were wondering if it was
Wolverine
visceral,
is
consider it
built to take full
confirmed.
advantage of the PlayStation 5 consoles, and we cannot wait for you to get your hands on it when it launches September 15th, 2026. We're also happy to announce that you can pre-order your copy today at the end of the show in select markets. Check out PlayStation Blog for more information. On behalf of everyone at Insomniac Games, thank you. We'll see you next time.
Cool. I mean, it looks like basically what you would think it would look like.
Welcome to State of Play. I wanted to
Sid
start by
Schumann looks
thanking Marcus
what you
and
would
the
expect
whole
Sid
team
Schumann
at
to look like.
Insomniac for that extended look at Marvel's Wolverine. We've got a ton more to share with news and updates from both PlayStation studios and third-party studios from around the globe. Let's get right to
I
it
think
with
it's
the
weird when they
latest
do
from
these
our
talking to
friends at
camera
Arc
moments and then they have a
Systems,
side
X-Men,
camera and they show the
Wolverine.
person still talking to the front camera, and it, like a lot of people do that, and I think it's weird. It's like he's supposed to be talking to you, me. He's supposed to be talking to me.
Prepare to face the supreme master of the pugilistic art, the Duke of Get Your Dukes Up, Mr. Champion!
Actions are worth
Did she just say Mr. Champion?
any word.
And the greatest action is to fight.
You have defeated so many. You've defeated whole worlds. But you've never fought Doom. Let me show you why you should kneel.
Think you're a genius,
Just get the Marvel stuff out of the way up front, huh?
Trinkets. My genius is endless.
And now my turn. You made promises. Duke,
I wonder
and
what
those
this game will
promises
look
shall be
feel like when it is out because they ran that beta,
My dearest Aurora, mutant kind shall
and I
rise.
feel like I
will be the one to
I feel like I was
lead
not the only
way.
one that was kind of down on it.
You look a little angry.
Maybe I'm a little more down on it than some others, but Marvel took on.
Time to stop laughing, Gobby.
It has this really elaborate process by which you add all the characters to your team over the course of a fight that all seemed very needlessly overwrought.
Moment has come. Attack!
And
Mercy.
also, it did not seem like it would be a very good, like, casual fighting game for people who just think that Doctor Doom is cool and don't already play fighting games.
The end is near.
And so I have my, I have some misgivings about the game based on what I played, that it seemed like that there was maybe enough of that sentiment around that it makes you wonder if they would do anything to change it. But
Atop the tree of tranquility. Yet, there are some outcomes.
Joe and Mac are back.
Even to me.
Oh, this Rayman game leaked.
Let's roll! Your heroics will no doubt be the stuff of tales twice told throughout the Glade of Dreams.
Come feed my ox!
Calming biscuits? But... Oh!
What will the kids think of Rayman as a new release. Because these were, you know, well, maybe, I mean, Rayman 2 at least,
Follow me, brave heroes.
which is, you know, a different game than this. But at the time, Rayman 2 was thought of as a very amazing video game. Like, it was a great Dreamcast game. They're thinking, where are the rabbits? Yeah, God.
It's time I made my mark.
God.
It's 4 against 1. You don't stand a chance. Maybe he stands a little bit of a chance. Globots to the rescue.
It does look very nice. I'm sorry. I didn't actually follow up on the leak to read it through. But this is a remake, right? This is not a new one of these, right?
You think this ends here?
Cool. I'm here.
Yeah, okay, so it's a re-release of Origins. Yeah, okay. Or
Are you ready for our game, Rayman?
Legends. Okay. Retold. Sure. This is Dave the Diver DLC or something, right? So a prequel, but that's all right.
Just say.
Huh. This looks very nice. Fox window indeed. I am a yokai hunter. Thank you. I feel seen. And I'm hunting the unseen. Some of that combat almost looked Dragon Ball-esque. The kind of in-air rush-up type stuff. Maybe a little less so when it looks like it's showing actual gameplay, but I was wondering if it was going to be like a little bit of like a minor touch of like a Xenoverse kind of thing in there or something. Okay.
Hi everyone! お久しぶりです。安心の中村郁美です。
Hey.
Did you miss me? I missed you! と言っても多分私のことを知らないし忘れてる人もいるかもしれないんですけど、そうだな、見てねお姉さんです。
That doesn't help. I'm sorry. Like that doesn't. I don't know that helped your cause of like you might not remember me. So here's some pictures.
アジアをベースにいろんなカルチャーが入り混じってます。煙あるところに妖怪ありという言葉がありまして、それを
Here's a meme from a long time ago, from ancient history at this point. Anyway.
この窓を介してパラノーマル現象や妖怪を見つけ出してで可視化してそこに妖怪をハントする。しかし妖怪をただただ集めるわけではありません。私たちのゲームでは妖怪と
You don't just collect them, you must form a contract with the yokai. Do I have to watch the yokai first?
あなた自身に
Am I on some sort of yokai watch?
憑依した妖怪のパワーを使って憑依アパレルというかっこいいアパレルをまとってスーパーパワーでもっと強い妖怪に挑んでこの世界の謎に
How much longer do you think we will have to
種類が3つありまして1つは刀
maybe this is overly harsh
もう1つは
endure
次はシャーマン
the 3-player co-op game?
マルチプレイあります
How long until we get back to 4 or go with 2 or
この煙シティで煙って遊んでいただければ嬉しいです。私たちはカオスをお届けして笑いをお届けしたいと思って煙を作ってます。あの世に最も近い都市煙シティへようこそと言いたいところですが、煙はまだまだ開発中です。情報いっぱい落としていきますので、もうとにかく煙の世界をこれから楽しんでください。Let's 煙。
I mean 3 feels like it is a style informed by you know, MMO design, right? You've got your Trinity, you've got your tank, your DPS, your healer. And so there's 3 archetypes, so you need a 3-player game so each player can play one of those archetypes and go from there, right? I mean, that's, I assume, a big part of...
Been halfway across the continent looking for you.
How that happens. Anyway, here's Lara Croft.
Hard woman to track down.
Well, you found me.
On Amazon Prime, you found her.
Ms. Croft.
Jeff Bezos presents.
When it comes to retrieval, you're the one to hire. This isn't about glory or money or making the world a better place. This is a puzzle. Buried in centuries of silence.
This is a dinosaur, and I'm gonna shoot it with pistols.
Past a locked door without wondering what's behind it. There's a reason I can only trust you with this.
See? So it seems like that this is the you know, they're gonna make this, they're gonna do this one and then go and make a new one, right? Like not entirely unlike the Halo plan or whatever.
Hey, captured your good side.
You're assuming I've got a bad side.
Pre-order any edition to get the Survivor outfit. I mean, I think that, you know, it's been long enough that you could do a, you know, they should make a new Tomb Raider. If they want to remake Tomb Raider 1 along the way, I think that's an okay idea at this point.
What did you like about it?
He's big and loud.
I think my favorite is the Diplodocus.
Is this a Jurassic Park game?
Daisuke, they're here. I don't know if I can do this.
I'll say the same thing I've said every time they've made a Jurassic Park game, which is, why are they making a Jurassic Park game? Why are there so many Jurassic Park games? Why does Sega keep making Genesis games, like Genesis Jurassic Park games? Why are the Sega seat? Why do they keep doing this? This is not a Jurassic Park game. Is the Jurassic, I mean, the Jurassic Park games are now like park manager games or something for the most part, right? Shop Smart. Shop S game. You got that? What is this? This is a Phantom Blade Zero or whatever, right? Yeah. This guy's all, have you seen Death Stranding? I've got a baby as well. Wait, was that saying... Is that them saying, hey, later in the summer we're going to launch pre-orders? Like they're not even ready to launch pre-orders. There's like,
and we knew immediately that this game had incredible potential.
Weirdos.
Look forward to more details in a gameplay and story deep dive coming later this
Maniacs. Monsters.
Next, let's head over to the sandworm-infested sands of Arrakis in Dune Awakening. In this open-world survival RPG, you can fully immerse yourself in the world of Dune. Unravel a cinematic
I always meant to play more of this, but I didn't.
Featuring many of the characters from the books and movies.
Find the Fremen, wake the sleeper.
Alone or with friends, you will explore the vast open world of Arrakis and learn to survive and thrive by unlocking the
I heard this game was not doing super well on PC, but I guess I don't know.
Along the way, you'll discover new technologies, craft gadgets and weaponry, and build a base of operations that will grow and expand as you progress towards power and fortune. Pursue the path of the Bene Gesserit,
It looks neat.
Swordmaster, Trooper, or Mentat.
But I just, yeah, I don't know. Other games were coming out, and it seemed like a big time sink, and I just never found the time to play it on PC much. I got like half an hour in on it, like literally, like not even done with the. Oh wow, brand new single player mode, huh? That's a weird phase of the MMO development to be in. I'm just like, oh geez, oh geez.
Awakening arrives on PS5 on September 22nd. Pre-orders start today.
Well, there'll be a version you can play in the years to come.
PS2 classic Dynasty Warriors 3 is getting remastered for PS5.
It certainly is.
Dynasty Warriors 3 Complete Edition Remastered is a modern revival.
Complete Edition Remastered is a great chunk of words, man.
Players can become one of over 40 officers and experience intense 1 versus 1,000 skirmishes across vast battlefields.
We heard that people wanted 1 versus 100 back. Well, check this shit out.
Protagonist from Dynasty Warriors Origins.
Elephants and ripping guitars. I mean, I don't know what else do you want.
Dynasty Warriors 3 Complete Edition Remastered launches later this year. Pre-orders start today. From the award-winning studio behind the Ori series comes a bold new vision for action RPGs. No Rest for the Wicked is a brutal Souls-like built around skill, consequence, and precision combat. Step into a living hand-painted world you can explore alone or share with friends in your own persistent realm. A world that evolves even when you're offline. The highly
Persistent realm sounds like an interesting idea for something they're calling a Souls-like.
A massive world, a deep class and progression system, and hundreds of hours of content including Endgame, all with full crossplay and cross-save. No Rest for the Wicked launches on PS5 this October and is available to wishlist now. Up next, let's
But that's
check
out,
in
right?
with
That's
Capcom
been
for
out
an
for a bit,
update
right?
on Onimusha: Way of the Sword.
Doesn't matter. A beast isn't far from an Oni, you know.
You do well to follow his example. I thought you'd see the appeal, Musashi.
I'm gonna go get a sandwich. Where's my pizza? Ah, I'm naked. These voices in my head are getting crazy.
That castle on the mountain.
Musashi, I sense Genma. Prepare yourself. No ordinary Genma can move like that. I doubt this area was designed to welcome visitors. The castle's owner must be terribly cautious.
Ah, no. Don't do that. Yuck.
The fool who seeks strength, yet
Giant
rejects
weird
the
tongue
power of the
thing
Oni.
licking ladies, licking normal sized ladies.
You shame yourself, child. Witness my might!
If you live by the sword, fighting is everything. So you've lost. Will you swap the sword for a trowel?
Like hell I will.
No. What then? Are you going to start taking human souls?
No, I'm gonna swap the sword for a gun, dude.
What it takes.
Musashi, if that's the path he walks.
Some of this looks a little grimy, like texture-wise. Like there's something about this that is not popping the way the previous couple of games have.
Give me every ounce of power that you have. In return.
Then get going, Onimusha.
But yeah, I don't know. Lion dog.
Wait to get our hands on Onimusha: Way of the Sword this September. But you won't have to wait long to try it yourself. Here's one more.
Did she
update from
ADR
the
this?
Onimusha
This
team.
somehow there's something about the way this sounds and the way she's talking that doesn't look real to me somehow. Maybe I'm just losing my mind. Does hope await or despair? Ah, demo now. That's cool. Not again. Oh, I'm fine. It's okay. It's fine. I'm fine. Fogtown, USA. It's fucked up out here on a PS5 Pro.
Hey, who's there?
Simon. Are you there? Please say something. Where did you go, Simon?
Something doesn't feel right. Zoe? I'm sorry, Zoe?
What are you doing here?
That seems fine. You might be worried that it's a naked dude, but don't worry. He's a fucking wreck down there. You won't see anything like that in this game.
The target is the front gate of the capital of our homeland.
There we go.
The Federation of Central Usia. We will storm from the sea and take the capital back from our enemy.
So you're the next one? The one whose rear we'll have to cover?
The people left behind back on the continent need something to hold on to. Some sort of symbol that inspires hope.
We will be
like
in
a
visual
sick
range of
jet.
the land battleship soon. That's giant!
Enemy artillery intensifying. Damn it. Where's Wings when you actually need him? All units return to base.
Where are you going, Copter?
Cover Tasha,
Is that an aircraft carrier that's on land, like a train? Was that what that was?
That's where the Wings of Thief comes in. The legendary savior. Dee Dee wants the legendary savior to get as much publicity as possible. The more exposure, the better.
Cannon firing. We're gonna be wiped out.
All aircraft, pull out.
Sorry, Rex. You stay put, Joker One.
Above you,
This is a great trailer. This is a great fucking trailer.
Harm will come to you. Hands to the sky, everyone. Hope is within reach.
The Terminus fingers.
What, the imposter? Sharing information isn't always about telling people the truth.
Hope's all we can offer, right, Joker One?
We've come so far when it comes to making trailers for jet games so emotionally resonant.
We'll find out soon enough.
Would you please? Green flight, defensive maneuver.
We've got
Normally, this is the stuff they would just hide and go like, oh, by the way, it has a fucking insane story, but look at how sick this jet looks.
You never ran away, did you?
Here we go, Rex.
But instead, they've made a full-on RPG-style lines of dialogue over the top of each other fucking trailer for this jet game. That's so fucking sick. Rise above indeed.
皆さんこんにちは。エースコマットシリーズブランドディレクターの河野です。お待たせいたしました。エースコンバット8ウィングスオブシーブの発売日は2026年10月2日。アーリーアクセスは9月29日になります。今回の映像では皆さんがエースコンバット8で直面する出来事を一つ一つのカットに意味を持たせて約2分にギュッと詰め込んでいます。自由自在に空を飛びドッグファイトの興奮を味わいながらドラマティックな英雄体験ができる。他にはないエースコンバットだけの空はもうすぐそこに広がっています。
It's right there waiting for you.
もう一つお伝えしたいことがあります。
Now here's another
こちら
video.
の映像をご覧ください。
In this one, the jets fuck.
Did you know there are 3 kinds of aces?
今回エースコンバット8
Okay.
ウィングスオブシーブにはダウンロード版はプレイオー
They're
ダー
porting Ace Combat Zero as a fucking pre-order bonus.
エースコンバットゼロザ・ベルカンウォーの移植版が
Early so like a first run for the physical edition.
8と世界を同じくするストレンジリア
That's
ル
neat.
の世界をもっと深く楽しんでください。お知らせした通り発売まではあと少しです。出撃の準備を整えてお待ちください。ありがとうございました。
So pre-orders for digital or the first run of physical. Get that. It's kind of a weird split, but I get it. Is this the thing that just got announced today? The Maverick game? That's who that was, right? Oh no, is this a fucking Miami Vice game? Wait. Oh, no, this is something entirely fucking weird. Huh. We looked at that movie Cars pack from Burnout Paradise and thought, what if we made a whole game out of the movie Cars and included most of the same movie cars? Oh, it's the new Stuntman. Holy shit.
Great take. Think we got it.
Yep, roll playback.
Fucking crazy. That's really neat. That's like if you're gonna fucking bring Stuntman back, which why? But also if you're going to, that's the way you do it. You go and get a bunch of licensed cars from shit like that. That had the Universal logo right on it.
But he's still weak, so be careful.
You've heard about Universal fucking monsters. Well, what about Universal cars? But that's a cool way to do that. That's a smart way to do that. But also there's a lot of fucking weird dead dudes around, so maybe shoot some stuff. It's ill. I'm ill. I'm ill.
Surprisingly lively for someone who just came out of a coma.
If you want to survive, you gotta hustle.
You gotta have loyalty. Also, respect the environment.
You fell from the moon.
I will help you, but you must not go there.
Talk to the hand. Don't go there, girlfriend.
Turns out I'm a lucky man.
Tired. I see games like this. I get tired.
But death.
Ah, yeah, sure.
Well, good luck. Keep quiet in there.
They need that song, that Red Cafe song. I'm ill. You know I'm right.
Something is coming. I have to go. It felt like an earthquake. But it was just a paperclip falling off a desk. The tiniest tremor before the main event.
Jesse.
I know what they put you through. You never had a chance.
Two days before the lockdown fell, an uncategorized resonance appeared in Manhattan. As things stand right now, Dylan, you're our only shot at survival.
You are not FBC. You're not even fucking human.
The FBC locked me in that cell for years and forgot about me. The hiss, it was a way out.
People can change. The past doesn't matter. Who are you today?
Oh, I hope that's good.
We're gonna have a lot of fun together.
Okay. And here's your marathon bit. So yeah, that's the The current hook right now is that they've got this new area that is dark, and they put in new attachments and stuff, lights and stuff to kind of help mitigate the darkness a bit. So it's not quite just we turned the lights down.
Darkness. For those without
Darkness is spreading.
The canvas, blank and vast. Secrets buried in shadow. The graves.
And there's a new character, right? Yeah, I guess this is probably... Okay. Oh, wow. You like a fucking motion sensor? Fuck. Oh, this goddamn game is so fucking good.
Do you crave endless life?
It's been busted since the patch today. That's rough. Hopefully it'll be ironed out by tonight. I'm not going to have time to play for a while.
The dangerous and cutthroat world of Marathon expands today with its second season, Nightfall. And if you haven't checked out Marathon yet, Bungie announced an open trial period for the launch of Season 2. You'll also be able to pick up Marathon at a discount. Now, let's take a look at what's coming soon to PlayStation Plus.
You should play that
First,
thing.
A beloved
It's free this
fantasy
week.
world is finally coming to PlayStation for the first time. RuneScape Dragon Wilds is an open-world survival game where you rise from survivor to dragon slayer.
Old school
Play solo
RuneScape
with
or nothing.
friends as you explore Ashenfall, a beautiful, dangerous new frontier in the RuneScape universe, where power is earned and every action deepens your mastery. With magic at your command, cross deadly terrain, mass forage in seconds, uncover hidden paths, and outmatch brutal monsters.
This looks a little
Craft stronger gear.
simple,
Master
let's say.
magic, melee, and ranged combat. And push deeper into uncharted regions of Gillenor.
Phone game-esque, perhaps, in a
home
couple of
Farm
couple
the
of ways.
land, and fish the waters. Make it yours. RuneScape Dragon Wilds arrives day 1 on PlayStation Plus later this year.
Okay, this has been on PC for a long time. Yeah, I figured. I figured RuneScape would not launch a brand new game on console.
Here's a
But
preview of games coming to the Classics catalog over the next few months. In June,
cool,
battle
fucking awesome,
powerful enemies
great.
with musical instruments in
Yes.
Guitaru-Man, one of the most stylish rhythm games from the PS2 era.
I worry about the latency stuff, you know, inherent to modern televisions when trying to play Guitaru-Man, but that'd probably still work. That's
In
great.
July, PsyOps: The Mindgate Conspiracy joins the Classics catalog. This
You
PS2
sick
action
fucks.
adventure mixes run and gun
They
gameplay
programmed
with
this for me. Guitaru-Man and PsyOps. More people should play PsyOps, I suppose.
And finally, Onimusha: Dawn of Dreams, a Capcom classic from 2006, launches later this year in August.
Is Dawn of Dreams really the classic? Is kind of a maybe not that Onimusha game.
Akashima Island, haunted by dark stories. Our goal, confront the evil corrupting paradise. This is Dead True International.
Didn't Fire Sprite get shut down? Weren't they one of the studios that...
Come on, let's get a photo together.
They didn't shut down? Okay.
Over! They're
Who's the buff idiot?
Does no one know this guy?
This is how villains are made.
Oh, you two haven't met yet, right?
Sebastian, I'll be looking out for you.
Roland, whenever you're ready.
This facility has been shut down for decades. Uninvestigated, untold, until now.
This is how villains are made.
Did you hear that?
Nate, are you out there?
Okay.
We gotta go. Right!
You know, kids can't fuck in the wilderness. Monsters will show up and murder them.
Grip it tight.
Go! He's coming! Through there.
Take a deep breath.
Fuck! Which way?
Steady the mind.
We're gonna have to jump!
There's rocks down there!
Can you do what needs?
Luke, no! Everyone can live. If you don't push him down onto the rocks.
Hi, I'm Stu Tilley, Creative Director at Firesprite Games, and I hope you enjoyed the first look at our brand new installment of Until Dawn. In Until Dawn 2, a successful crew of ghost hunters who fake all their best content come face to face with real horrors for the very first time.
Whenever you're ready.
Having just signed a deal with a major TV network, they visit an abandoned tropical island. But beneath that beautiful surface lies dreadful, heartbreaking secrets, centuries old and hungry for vengeance. We're looking forward to sharing more details about this very soon, ahead of release in 2027. Thank you.
Now we have one more game to show, and it is something special. This is a brand new title debuting with more than 20 minutes of uninterrupted gameplay. So turn up the volume, sit back, and enjoy.
Infinity Nikki 2. Okay, so no intergalactic here then, huh? You think it's God of War? Or is it a new Uncharted game? Or is it Last of Us 3? Well, there you go. Question answered.
Find your way home. You are free.
am barely interested in the like mainline God of War games, so hard to get too excited about a spin-off kind of thing. Though they are right to do something different with a different playable character and stuff. Assuming that's what we're seeing here, or what we're going to see here. But I don't know. I don't keep track of the God of War-iverse closely enough to know that, like, okay, he's burning a lady, so is that... What point in the story is this? That was the end of, because he goes to get, yeah. I don't know. Did not find those games very memorable, I guess I would say. But she will reconstitute in another world here and do something, I guess, huh?
Kratos! Where am I?
Hey, buddy. It's just a silly romp.
You know where I am?
You can tell she got fucked up because she's already at half health.
Okay. Burned clothes. The pyre. It happened. They're starting on the path. It's just... I didn't get to say goodbye. This definitely isn't the light of Alfheim.
Ace Combat looks really good. Oh, jeez. Let me quick time event my way out of this plant predicament I've gotten into. Yeah, the new Stuntman looked crazy. I mean, that's like, again, that's a really neat concept. That's a good, smart concept for a new Stuntman game. If she's a little more actiony, you know, like if this gets a little more character action, a little more juggly than God of War, that's not necessarily a bad thing. Yeah. It's a decent looking little combo there. Her buddy's back. Hi, buddy.
Armor. Good idea.
Stop smelling my sword, sicko. I mean, fuck, man. They showed Gitaru Man on this, so that's pretty awesome.
How about a way out?
Love the idea that that would be your first idea when presented with a gap like that. Not to like crawl through. Just be like zip under it.
That man. can't be it. It's not possible. If there's another mask, their path isn't safe. I have to find a way back.
I don't know that showing 20 minutes of this is I mean, unless like it's about to be on for the next 10. I don't know that showing the slow start to a God of War spin-off is like the right way to do this. I feel like you could have done an actual trailer. Unless you're about to say this game is out real soon.
Come from the Eagle Oslo. Not the gates. The gateway is closed.
It'd be fun to think that this game is just going to come out today or some insane thing like that, but you don't show the first 20 minutes of a game and then say, go buy it so you can play this same 20 minutes of slow tutorial all over again. Enjoy.
That creature. Hey, hey! Kid. Let him go!
It's fun to push R2. Turns out. Especially on a PlayStation controller, they can put a little jiggle in it. They can put a little click in it, do a little something fun with it there. Hey, how's my hair look? Well, I just had something done to it. I don't know if you can tell. Well, you see, the good guy is a lady, and so we need to have a bad guy lady, because I don't know if you know how video game. It has to work out this way. It's just.
Another mask.
This is important to you. I wonder, do you think this could set you free?
Oh, jeez. She vaped my weird
Touch me again.
thing.
I swear, I will kill you.
Would you like to see how hard it is to die here, Godly? I can show you.
You can't keep me here.
The gateway is closed. There is no escape.
I think this is a really bad way to show this game. I think a trailer showing a variety of action would have been tighter and a better look at this instead of just like, hey man, remember how we make these games and, you know, there's just a ton of cutscene here and you occasionally hit R2. Remember when she did a double jump earlier? Well, you're going to see a little bit of combat here at the end of this because that's why it's 20 minutes and not 14.
I will handle that problem.
But dude, what are you doing?
You deal with our.
I mean, you just have to assume that people really care about God of War, right? This is for them. This is for them, right? If you really, really care about God of War, this is a story that they could tell that would fill in some fun gaps, I'm sure. That fucking thing ain't got no wings. I don't know. It's flying, but like, I don't see how that's possible. This just seems crazy now. That's some Gary's mod type shit right there. What are we even doing? Have you considered pressing R2 to break the bars of your thing?
Okay. I think they're gone.
I'm cranking it under here. Oh, shit.
Fresh air. Oh, you're different.
You're a cube. Talking. You know what? It doesn't matter. How do we get out of
Talking gelatinous cube.
Yeah.
I'll give it to him.
We've tried. There's no way out.
It's not bad.
And you're a talking sword.
I'm not the sword. I'm the ribbons, obviously. And my name is Rue. The cube is Frank.
And we're all going to crack wise with you for the next 15 to 20 hours.
There has to be a way out of here.
A way out? But you're not even all here.
Of course I'm not here. I'm dead.
You have to be dead to come through the gateway.
It's like you're holding something back.
This isn't working. Where are we anyway?
Afterlife of the gods? I call it the everyone.
Huh. Afterlife of the gods. Great.
So, what's the plan, boss?
Not your boss, Frank. That cask. That's why you're trapped.
Yeah. Wait, you made that big explosion happen, right? Could you do that again?
My magic, it's wrong here. I feel wrong here.
You want out, right?
I think we all want that.
We definitely do.
Faye, you need to accept it. All of it. You're dead.
How? How do I accept that?
Simple. Focus. You're here. Be here.
Push R2. You know, that's how we accept being dead.
Then focus on what you do need.
Now hold down R2. Okay, now we're gaming here. This
Find your way home.
Hey, that's it. What were you thinking of?
A promise.
Okay, we'll take it. Now let's get out of here.
Okay. Get ready.
Wait! Not a good idea. Bad idea.
Hey, you died again, but you died. This is like died times 2. And now you got ghosts. I don't know. Bring back the gelatinous cube. There you go.
Rue? I think you should give her the sword.
How do I know I can trust her?
I'll give it back. I promise.
Okay. Take it.
You know, hey, third-person action game with a little bit of sword, a little bit of magic. Nothing wrong with it. Like, I don't... Yeah, sure.
We need to get out of here.
Not until I get you out.
I don't need help.
Here we go, coming up behind.
Yeah, I don't know. This...
Got an idea on opening that cage.
Hey, kids, get ready! Come on!
No, I got a promise to keep.
Fine, but lady, that sword, it's more than you think it is.
Anyway, peace. Shove that dude into the cube.
Are y'all ready? I will kill you.
Don't make promises you can't keep, Gotham.
Did they cut a trailer and hate it? Did they put together a trailer and go, no, we don't think that this actually conveys what we're going for, so let's just show what we got instead? Or do they just not want to waste time making a trailer and you know, maybe they're so head down on it that they're just like, come on, let us just finish making the game. Gelatinous cube assist attacks. That's a funny bit. Its name is Frank. You know? I love a gelatinous cube. Ask anybody. Yeah, do we get skill points to upgrade the cube? I assume so. Does the cube walk around and solve all the puzzles for us? Do we eventually start calling it boy? You know, like what?
Just give up.
I don't give up.
I think Wolverine looks exciting. I think this looks like maybe a little too much more of the same out of... And it's not that it even looks the same as God of War per se, but I think like the... Hey, we're going to have another story set in that universe, and also, you know, it's a character action thing. Like, I think that stuff just sort of... I don't know. Yeah, it really rolls off the tongue. Laufey? Really? That's, you put, is that her name? Sure. I guess, man. I'm sure there's an audience of people that are super excited for something like that, but I feel like I'm not, and I am not seeing a ton of enthusiastic people in the chat, which usually, you kind of, a big first party announcement like that, I feel like the general default reaction is something closer to a hell yeah, but that's got a real, I might almost say that's got a stink on it, man. I don't know. That did not go down well. I think they did a good job of a good job of killing interest in that with the way they showed it. And it's just in development. It's not even like a, hey, we put a date on it. It's just like, here, we needed another thing to show, and it's so far off we can't even tell you when it's coming. That almost says bad things about the slate, man. If they're announcing a game like that with zero date on a show like this, like what's between here and there? Not much from the sounds of it. No Intergalactic here, which, I could see them being in a situation where they don't want to make another trailer. They don't want to dick around with it. They just, and that's there's probably enough interest around that game right now that they could just have a separate event for that a little later. That's kind of a rough show, man. Wolverine looked really good. I don't think it looked like surprising or anything like that, but it looked exactly how good you want it to look, I think, right? And then we had a handful of horror games in the middle there with your like J horror block of yokais and weird creatures with backwards bending legs and creepy teeth and big weird long tongues that we get in all of those games now. And so you get a handful of those on top of it, which I feel like that was sort of the vibe last year too, and it's just sort of, there's a little too much of that going around these days. I don't know, whatever, that's fine. I don't know. Like, if you like those games, you like them, but it sometimes feels like there's maybe a little too much of that. I just don't like that creepy shit. I don't know. But man, Marathon Season 2 looks real good. And it's cool that they're doing the movie thing with Stuntman, and Ace Combat looks great, and they're bringing PsyOps to the PlayStation. Finally, PsyOps gets its time in the sun as one of the most interesting things announced in a PlayStation State of Play. As well as Guitaru Man. We cannot forget about Guitaru Man, of course. Until Dawn looked nice. Until Dawn 2, rather. I've never, I don't know. That's just one of those things. It's not super for me, but I do appreciate that there's definitely an audience for that sort of stuff. So, hey, tell a new story, have, some new fun, let that guy fucking die on the rock. That's great. It's great. What if they made PsyOps 2? I mean, like, I don't know, like, you could go play the Star Wars games that were all physicsy on the 360. Whose names I cannot remember now. If you Force Unleashed, right? Go play those. If you want some physicsy action, Force Unleashed, heck of a game. If you like PsyOps, I think Force Unleashed is quite good. A couple, I mean, they made 2 of them, but yeah, I don't know. You go that way with it, but yeah, I never know what to expect with that stuff because, there's always kind of like the question of how far out are they willing to announce things? Are they going to keep it to things? Sometimes they're like, all these games are coming out this year. And so it ends up being a lot of stuff you've already heard of or whatever. And so it's good that they announced the God of War game. I mean, obviously the information about it had leaked so much that they're smart to just, even if it's a little early to be announcing it, they are probably right to get it out there at a bare minimum. But boof, Honestly though, like the thing I'll say in conjunction with me being pretty down on that God of War game is it's hard for me to envision a world where they announce a God of War game that I'm like, yeah, like it's just not. I have not enjoyed that franchise pretty much ever. Like whether they were remakes and reboots or not, like that stuff has just never really done it for me. But yeah, man, that stuff is just, I don't know. That seemed like an especially flat one of those. But also, I would say I am super into the idea, at least, of them saying we're going to make one of these that you don't play as Kratos. Like, that is the right move. That at least sets the stage for them to be like, oh, okay, like maybe the combat in this one will not be bad then, huh? Maybe the combat in this will not get super boring a handful of hours in once you've done it a zillion times and you're like, yeah, no, I get it. That was one of my problems with God of War. Was just like, yeah, I like none of these upgrades are doing it for me. Like I'm tired of this specific type of fighting. Like I was just, yeah, nothing. So this at least is not that. But yeah, this feels like a game that you would have to be pretty deep in that rabbit hole, pretty invested in the outskirts of Kratos' story to be like, I need to know what happened to his lady after she was dead, because I bet it was something, and it was something. So yeah, Ace Combat 8, The Wings of Thieve, not thieves, Thieve. The strange reel is back. Trick. And Wolverine looked nice. I think, like Wolverine looked exactly like you would think it would look, and super bloody on the outfits, which I think is a nice touch. There was some stuff when he's flipping people over, like those cement, like the Gears of War cover looking ass shit, and you see chips of that coming out. Like there's nice stuff that is like nice nuance in that game. That I think looked really nice. I appreciate that it doesn't seem to be an open world game. I think we'll see. I think everyone, not everyone, but I think some people were expecting because of Spider-Man being what it was, that there was going to be some sort of equivalent there. But I don't know. Like, there's something to be said about just like like this is a linear adventure. Wolverine is going to go through it and fuck shit up. And go do stuff. Yeah, is it like a hub spoke thing? Like that might make sense too. You do some kind of like smaller open environment so you can, just navigate it and fuck shit up and then go do your levels. That makes sense too. That'd be a decent way to do it. But yeah, I don't know. I think there was, I think maybe some expectations here that maybe we would get more brand new announcements. Because when you think about announced games from Sony right now with where they're at, there's just not a ton. There's not a ton that they have out there announced and ready to go. And so, again, when they're showing God of War and they won't even put a date on it, it does make you wonder, like, oh, is there just nothing else this year? Is that it? Did they cancel so many other games? Is this the true aftermath of like the live service plan? Is that they had a bunch of games on their slate and then canned them all? And now they're like, okay, well, GTA will come out this year, so we'll be fine. But hey, here we go. Maybe business-wise, not the worst way to go, I guess. But it does not make for the most exciting hour of announcements, I suppose. Everyone thought Fair Games was going to show up here, and nothing on that. I don't think that game's ever going to come out. That's just a gut feeling. I don't know anything about it at this point, but like, I guess we would have heard. I guess if they had shut that game down, we would know by now. And I thought for sure we would at least see something about Intergalactic. You know, it's been enough time since they showed it last that I would expect there to be some sort of update on that. But you know, they seemed very interested in keeping it around an hour. You know, if you look at what they put in and what they didn't, that they probably could have. You know, if they lean more on third-party games, they could have had a 2-hour show if they really wanted to. So, you know, it's, you know, you want to put in the third-party games that you need to put in there, and that starts to not leave a bunch of room for stuff that's already announced. And so if they're already crunching on Intergalactic, which they probably have crunched multiple times by now, I'm sure, then maybe you don't want to spend a bunch of time on a trailer or whatever. And by the time, I guess they haven't really announced any timing for that, right? You know, there's all sorts of stuff that's probably in limbo, like decision-wise, about what you're doing for PlayStation 6, because when is that even going to come out? And yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of weird stuff that, if you consider the idea that the new console is maybe not in limbo, but you're trying to figure out, like, okay, when is this thing actually going to come out? Because we thought it was coming out here and now we're not sure. That probably upsets a lot of stuff. And so it's entirely possible that they ran into something around that too. But okay. They announced some stuff. Some of it looked okay. Not the flashiest show they've done. Wolverine continues to look good. Ace Combat sounds fantastic. And they're making a new Stuntman game of all things. And it's got fucking DeLorean and it's got Kit in it. And it's got some Miami Vice business in there. I assume you do a Ghostbusters or something in there, right? I mean, if we're, is that a Universal or is that because the Universal logo was on it. So if there are other cars of Universal films you can think of, I wonder if they would have more to announce there. I don't think they showed a developer for that in that trailer. But Ghostbusters is Sony. I was trying to think about cars that were in the Burnout pack, but those were technically not licensed. They just did lookalikes, if I remember right. Anyway, that's going to do it for me here. Thanks, everybody, for watching along. I'll be back tomorrow. We'll hang out. We'll play some games. We'll do some stuff. Wednesday morning, Friday morning, we will rank some 8-bit Nintendo games. And then Friday in the evening time is the Summer Game Fest main show thing. So we'll go see some more third-party video games there. And then on Sunday, we'll check out this Xbox stuff. And then next week, maybe we'll do some too. All right. Have a good one. And I will see you soon.